Welcome back, YouTubers, to my channel of an everyday life of an Aspie. If you're new to my channel right now, I welcome you with open arms. I'm Aspie. I'm all about creating mental health and awareness versus sharing my life stories with this bitch syndrome and the territory of all these other diagnoses, or shall we say conditions that runs with it. In this retrospect of what I got with this bitch syndrome, I also create mental health and awareness videos versus sharing just some video messages of hope and inspiration for everyone that gets down and out with their own personal struggles, regardless what it is, hopefully just to give them clarity, understanding and peace along the way. It's just to let them know that they're not alone regardless what it is. I'm just saying that out of love of certain things that I share based on my life experiences, as well as just what I know from my knowledge and know how it, as well as the training involved. So in all further ado, guys, basically at this point of time, I'm just going to take myself a break from the Beauty from Ashes playlist for a time now, just to tidy up some bits and pieces, even though some of those will come into play again next year as well, of the series that I'm about to bring out of certain body disorder series, or just lists of certain disorders that I'm going to actually bring out to you. And if you feel that, you know, some of the messages, regardless of what it is, isn't for you, basically please respect it, because as I said, it's just based on my experiences, know-how, training and whatnot. And also just to give you a heads up also that in retrospect, just to share the videos along to the ones that you think needs it most. Also quick note, I'm no medical doctor, I'm just a normal everyday person trying to get on with my everyday life as best as I can despite my personal struggles, and I share my thoughts and opinions. And if you see any of the warning signs and symptoms based on any of these mental health disorder paper videos, messages or what have you, seek professional help or second opinion if need be, if you need it most, so to speak. So no further ado, guys, before I run out of time, this is all about how to cope with a panic attack. They'll be broken down into 3 parts, which part 1 will be handling panic attacks in the moment. Part 2 will be managing your anxiety basically through panic attacks, because obviously anxiety and panic attacks and some other forms of mental health disorders do come into the territory of panic attacks. And number 3, for the last part of it, is getting help. So this is part 1, and hopefully you'll enjoy and learn something along the way. And before I begin this, also, just, if you feel on your heart to share these videos around, feel free to do so. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel for more of these. If you would like some more information regarding of what I'm sharing with you all right now, or just any of the videos, please comment below as well. It'd be much appreciated. Anyway, let's begin this part 1 of basically how to cope with the panic attack. While many people will experience some level of anxiety in their life, regardless where it may be, you know, of certain times in life when it comes down to having to face certain stuff that is so stressful, you know, panic attacks may likely to occur and will make you feel out of control and feel like that, you know, everything is just crashing down on you. Panic attacks are usually typically unexpected, however, with intense bursts of anxiety that's in the mix. You may feel like you're losing control in the moment that you're in, and you are unable to avoid the future attacks. You may suddenly feel as though you can't fully function, basically due to the classic signs of, you know, your panic attacks. You know, your heart's racing, you're sweating, your heart's starting to beat fast, you're shaking, and basically also you feel like you're being smothered, or even think you're having a heart attack because of that so much horrific pain that's going through that chest while your heart's racing 90 miles a minute. These episodes can be debilitating and can keep you from enjoying your own life, regardless what it may be. Simply knowing more about panic attacks and how they can affect your life can be a great first step in learning to cope with them, as well as learning the signs and symptoms, as well as basically, as I said before, knowing the causes, triggers, the who, what, where it's starting, how it's starting, why it's starting, and the like. And once you understand this nature of your panic attacks, then you'll be able to learn the coping mechanisms that comes along the way to help you regain control of your own life. So part 1, handling panic attacks in the moment. Step number 1 is breathe deeply. When in the middle of a panic attack, it's likely you will struggle to breathe naturally. The best way to work through a panic attack is to turn your attention to your breathing, obviously. Focusing on your breath and learning to deepen it will help you relax and work through the panic attack. Breath awareness can end a panic attack and decrease the frequency overall. So tips and advice here for this is number 1, take a moment moment to notice the sensation of your breath entering through your nostrils or mouth as it travels down into your lungs. After a few breaths, try to notice any other sensations that you may be feeling or accompanying while you're breathing. Becoming more aware of the subtle sensations in your body can help you influence your body, how it will respond to these emotional spikes. And number two, first practice deep breathing exercises when you are calm and not in the panic state. By practicing in safe and calm environments, you can be more prepared when experiencing a panic attack or intense anxiety. However, practicing deep breathing will help you relax and can help you work through any future panic attacks. Just bear in mind, I just want to say that some of this will be maybe repetitive in some parts. I'll humbly apologise in advance as well. But you can revert back to it as a future reference later on for some of the ones that may sound similar or not. So let's just continue. Number two, staying in the present. Whatever you're doing, focus on that. If you're driving a car, focus on the sensation of your hands on the steering wheel and your body making contact with the seat. Tune into your senses and listen to what noises you may hear. If you are alone, sit down. Feel the coolness of the towel against your skin or the softness of the carpet. Focus on what sensations your body is feeling. The fabric of your clothing, the heaviness of your shoes on your feet. If you're leaning your head against something, a tip of advice here is return to your rational mind. Allow yourself to think clearly. Don't go immediately to judgmentality mode and have this rational thoughts such as, I can't believe this has happened. This is embarrassing. But allow yourself to recognize that you're okay and that nothing is happening that is life-threatening. Number three, pinpoint the physical symptoms of your panic attacks. As I said before, it's also crucial to know when and why it's happening, where it's happening, and the like. So for this is panic attacks can happen out of the blue and out of nowhere. One moment you'll find and the next it just comes up unexpectedly and you're convinced you're about to die. Some symptoms of panic attacks can mirror some of the main indicators of a heart attack or stroke. Some people fear they are experiencing a heart attack when in actual fact they're just suffering from a panic attack. You want to actually pass out or have a heart attack from having a panic attack. Symptoms of a panic attack may include the following, as I'll share with you. Number one, shortness of breath. Number two, difficulty breathing. Number three, pounding of the heart. Number three, intense cold or hot flushes. Number five, I should say, is shaking or trembling. Number 6 is your blurred vision. Number 7 is feeling like you're about to choke. Number 8, strong stomach pains. Number 9, headaches. Number 10, chest pains. And last but not least, for part 1 in handling panic attacks in the moment is looking for your stress triggers. Panic attacks may occur more often than not within your stressful life events, like the loss of a loved one, a major life event such as going to university, getting married or having a baby, basically, or even just exam like stuff, or even it can be a psychological trauma like you've been sexually abused or you feel like you're being just robbed. If you've experienced stress recently and tend to be more of an anxious person, this can heighten your vulnerability to experience a panic attack any time. So an advice here is, if you've had a panic attack in the past and are experiencing some of these current stressful events that I've just shared, know that you might be at a higher risk to experience another panic attack. Spend extra time taking care of yourself, having me time, being able to just find something that makes you zone out that moment of your panic attack and actually be able to just look after yourself in a way of anything that can be out of harm's way. So this basically ends the first part of how to cope with a panic attack. Give me a like for thumbs up for support, comment below of anything I've missed so far in this part for tips and advice, or even just share your life experiences. I'm open for discussion right now for you, so that we can create an awareness and understanding, hopefully that we can just hopefully be a friendly channel and actually be able to engage with one another. Feel free to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Feel free to follow me on my social media sites, Facebook or Twitter, AspieAnswersAll. Feel free to share these videos along to family and friends. Until next time, do what you love what you do. Thanks for your support, thanks for watching. Aspie signing out. Ciao for now.